Hey man, say man, what's happening? It's your boy Dolph, man, and chat. We got some bullshit going on here, man. I'm talking about some pure T bullshit, man. You feel me? Hey, check me out. If you new to the chat, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. You feel me? But for the ones who been here, y'all already know how we rocking, man. We been following this Dolph case for a minute. Bruh, they saying bruh not guilty, gang. I'm so confused, right? Because in that last case with old buddy the queso nigga, when his homeboy got on the stand and told the plot and he was mad all this shit, they hung him. Hung queso, they hung him. This man get on the stand and say, put him and Govan in the same room plotting to kill this nigga with Big Juke, and Govan apparently walks free. Yo, say it ain't so, chat. Say it ain't so. That's gonna cause a war. Memphis gonna be on fire. Like, if it ain't already on fire, it's gonna be on. What? But y'all know. Further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's see what they got to say about this, cause I hope this shit ain't true, bro. I hope that shit ain't true. Please let this be some clickbait.
Oh, there you see Hernandez Govan's reaction. But now let's get some reaction from his attorney, who's speaking right now. Let's go to that live.
Comes through. I'm always on edge because there's cases I thought I would have won easily, and the jurors just get swayed by the publicity and the media. It's been so one-sided, calling him a mastermind. The press has been going crazy because only the DA talks. And that's the problem with our system, is because they make such a good first impression saying everybody's guilty that it's hard to get a fair trial. But thank God we got jurors. They took hundreds of pages of notes, and it didn't take them, what, 2 hours to figure out this was all garbage.
And they virtually echoed everything that he said in closing. And they were very critical that anyone could be locked up that long and didn't have the resources to defend themselves. The jurors said that. They echoed that, and the guy said, I am offended. I'm offended by this. And he said, and he was disappointed in Mulroy. And that's your elected official, that's my elected official, because I live here. And you just go and do something.
You called that testimony that, with Jesse Browning BS a joke. Why?
Because it was. Half the stuff was just made up within a couple of days of this stuff, and they gave us this mystical receipt that's never been in any of the police reports. The jurors didn't buy it for a second. The lead investigator, Dabney, was incredibly honest when he said these are the mistakes that we made, and then you call up somebody that's willing to do or say anything to clean up the case to get a conviction. You saw how they shaded off the phone records. Where are the text messages? Where's any of that from Justin Johnson to our client saying we're going to do something? I presented hundreds of text messages where he's threatening people, trying to go shoot people with others. Govan was never in on any of it. And the fact that you're still asking me these questions I find offensive, because it didn't happen. You would never take anything you heard in that courtroom for any decision you would make in your life that has any significance. You would laugh at me if I said believe those guys. So let's just keep it real. This is all garbage, and I'm grateful that he's out, and I'm sorry in the world that he had to do 9 months in prison. And I'm just grateful his fiance called me, and we have the resources to help poor people.
You were very passionate.
So he got off? Yo. Look at his ass standing back there looking like a fucking date. Yo, that's crazy. What does this mean for Memphis now? Now that motherfuckers know like 100% that, you know, he was involved, even though they couldn't prove it, bruh. He was involved some way, somehow. Wow, gang, he got off.
In your closing arguments about, about Govan being just a man from Orange Mound up against the system. Kind of talk about where that passion came from.
When I go to 201 and look at the people that are in there, I know a lot of people do wrong, and I understand that, and I don't want violence in the streets because I live, in towns as well. But it's just so wrong. If I can see it, there's no way a jury couldn't see it, and that's why it took, what, 2 hours to figure that out. I mean, obviously it would have probably been quicker had they not had to go through the evidence and do their job, but the fact that anybody in the press would say, oh, it was this or it was that, it was clearly flagrant, and I wish we'd be reported as this is what your justice is in Memphis. So if you're black and poor, you got a problem.
So this was
Mr.
pro
Govan,
bono?
how do you feel
Mr. Rohr, this is pro bono? I was unclear with
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Okay.
to finally have this stress taken off your shoulders?
Yeah, and have my life back.
What's the first thing you plan to do?
Go hug my son.
Mr. Govan, you haven't smiled all this week, but obviously you have a lot to smile about. Just tell me just about what you're feeling in right now.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to explain the feeling of getting your life back, you know, just from 12 people, you know, so I'm just blessed, and I'm just ready to go see my son.
What was going through your head when you were waiting for the verdict this morning?
Nervousness, you know, of course, it's natural. But I got a team around me that was very confident and supportive, so without them, it wouldn't be no me. I just want to thank again Manny, Robert, Haley, Beth, Handel,
Somebody get June Tyler the fuck out of here, man.
Leanne, and just everybody that played a part in proving my innocence.
You heard your attorney say if you're black and poor in Memphis, this is what happens. What would be your words of advice?
Leave Memphis.
That's what you better do.
Do you plan on leaving Memphis, sir?
That's what you better do.
Was there any point throughout the week where you're like, you know what, I'm still nervous, you know, prior to the verdict? Was there any point where it's like, I don't know which way it's going to go?
I've been nervous for 4 years.
How does it feel to be at the end of this 4-year journey that you've been on?
It feels great. I just feel like I've been born again. I get a chance to restart my life and do some positive things.
Do you think that this verdict will change how the court system is working here in Memphis?
As corrupt this system is, I doubt it.
Mr. Aurora, do you think this verdict will change anything with the court system here in Memphis?
I'm not here from Memphis, but if this is
Bruh,
a microcosm of what's
bruh,
going on, then you should all
I'm
be
at a
worried.
loss
And
of
maybe we should be
fucking
digging
words,
into these
gang.
things and figuring out why so many people are in jail, why we keep them without bond and force them into pleas and things of that nature, and why investigations aren't always there. Thankfully, my office has the resources to help these types of people and can spend the money to do it. I can only imagine how hard it is for the public defenders with their cases or other appointed lawyers that couldn't do this, and how many people shouldn't be in prison.
Oh, back in December, is that the reason? Obviously, you advised your client not to take that plea.
That's always his decision. I don't advise him to do anything. They always say, what would I do? And I'm like, I'm not serving the time, so I have no idea. I can't go through that stress. You can't duplicate that. I mean, I love the man. I believed in him. That's why I took the case, and we fought like hell for it. I'm grateful that the staff stayed with me. I yelled at them a lot this week and put a lot of pressure on them. We worked long nights for the last few months. We filed, I don't know how many, 24 motions, most of which were granted, which never happens, but it was so obvious we were right, and yet still we have a case. The government just can't ever admit that maybe there isn't anything here. They're just prosecute, and then blame the jury if it doesn't go your way.
Bruh. That's the look I got too, bruh. That's the fucking look I got too, bruh. Like, Nick. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, gang, he gonna have to move out of Memphis. If he don't move out of Memphis, he gonna have to move out of Memphis, gang. Because motherfuckers couldn't touch him while he was locked up, but you are out now. And motherfuckers think that you had something, not even the ones who thought you had something to do with it. What? I don't wish no harm on nobody, but bro, you better get the hell out of Memphis ASAP. That's crazy work. That man put you on the scene of the crime, you put the pistol in his hand, they said. He said, what the and this man walked free of all charges. That's crazy. He got a badass lawyer. Badass lawyer. And apparently it's a video out on a Whack 100 arguing or getting into it with a guy from Memphis who claims to know, like, grew up with Big Jook, you know what I'm saying? And he's giving, you know what I'm saying, the scoop on what's going on what's about to happen. He's saying that this shit right here is about to cause an upright or a riot in Memphis, about to stir shit back up again. And the fact that Govan is out is that's the key factor to what's about to start this riot. So I'm gonna go check that video out next later. But y'all leave me I can't even talk, chat. This shit crazy. Damn, justice for Dolph, man. You see what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. But listen though, before y'all get up out of here, man, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, turn on that post notification. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bell so y'all get alerts when I drop all videos. You know what I'm saying? And y'all make I can't even talk. That shit crazy. Man, y'all leave a comment in the comment section, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this, man. RP Dolph, man. Damn.